My son said I was ruining his life by obsessing over grades. He regretted it when I stopped checking them entirely. My son Gio stormed through the front door last Monday, slamming it so hard the pictures shook. He threw his backpack against the wall and glared at me. "You're the worst mom in the entire junior class," he shouted, his face red with anger. I was sitting at the kitchen table reviewing his SAT prep schedule I'd carefully planned out. Every other mom trusts their kid. Lewis's mom never checks his grades. Eddie's mom doesn't force him to study on weekends. Sarah's mom says she doesn't believe in college. He was practically shaking now. "You treat me like I'm 5 years old. I can't breathe without you asking about homework or college essays or AP scores." I tried to explain that junior year determines college options. "That's all you care about," he yelled. "My GPA, not me." Eddie's mom told him C's are fine. "You freak out over 1B+. My chest tightened hearing this. I only stressed so much because I wanted him to succeed. "Fine," I said quietly, closing my laptop. "From now on, your grades are your responsibility." That night, I lay awake thinking about my own past. I'd grown up poor, watched my single mom work 3 jobs just to pay rent. I'd studied by candlelight when the power got cut off. I watched my mom starve herself so she could feed me. Got into state school on scholarships I'd fought for. Now I made decent money as a nurse, and Gio would never know that struggle. But maybe I was projecting my fears onto him. The next morning, I deleted the app to check his grades from my phone. When Gio mentioned he had a calculus test, I just nodded and kept making breakfast. He looked confused but pleased. By Wednesday, he was playing video games instead of studying. I didn't say anything. Friday came and he skipped his SAT prep class to hang out with Eddie and Lewis. I bit my tongue and said nothing. The next week, he started coming home later, saying he was at study groups. I didn't question it even though he never brought books. He mentioned failing a chemistry quiz like it was funny. I just kept washing dishes, scared it would affect his GPA. 2 weeks passed and he stopped mentioning school at all. His friends picked him up at weird hours, sometimes late at night. He was always tired, probably from gaming all night. Everything crashed down on a Thursday afternoon. The principal called my work phone, which had never happened before. "I need you to come immediately. This is about Gio's academic standing." I drove there with sweaty palms. The principal's face was grim when I walked in. "Gio's GPA has dropped from 3.8 to 2.3 in just 6 weeks. He's failing 3 AP classes. He's been marked absent from first period 12 times. My mouth went dry. He missed both SAT dates. His teachers say he doesn't turn in assignments anymore. At this rate, he won't qualify for any 4-year colleges." She showed me his transcript on her computer screen. Red F's everywhere. His previous scholarship opportunities are gone. Even state schools won't accept these grades. I drove home in a daze, my hands shaking on the wheel. When I came home, Gio was already there, sitting at the kitchen table with his head in his hands, sobbing. "Mom, I need to tell you something," he choked out. "My friends made me skip even though we had 3 tests a week ago. They said I was stupid for caring." I sat down next to him listening. "I wasn't at study groups. They would take me to college parties and all they wanted to do was smoke and talk to girls." He continued, "Eddie and Lewis aren't planning for college. Lewis wants to drop out of high school and his mom doesn't care." His whole body shook with crying. He looked up at me with swollen eyes. I've never seen him this broken. I found out that I care about my future. Their moms really don't care about their futures. You were the only one who pushed me to be better. He pulled out a crumpled paper. I made a list. "Can you help me sign up for summer school? Find a tutor for the May SAT? Make me a study schedule again?" He grabbed my hand. "Please check my grades every day. Make me show you my homework." I hugged him tight and we spent that night studying for all the classes he was failing.